Hi you guys, and welcome to the first video on my channel, and it's all dedicated to you guys. I'm so excited to shoot. First and foremost, my name is Sharice McAdoo. I am a rising sophomore. Can't even believe I'm saying that, but I'm a rising sophomore at Hampton University, marketing major, entrepreneurship minor from Detroit, Michigan. And I'm coming to you guys with my first video just about life at Hampton. Of course, when I came, I didn't know that many people. I was really excited to come, but there were some things that I wish I would have known before moving day. So the whole purpose of this video is to get you guys informed, get you guys super excited because your freshman year is about to be bomb. And then last but not least, just get you prepared for dorm life, for classes, and just for other things at Hampton. So here we go. First, before you move in, you have the option to pick a good roommate. Please do so. If you're only child like me, or even if you're not, even if you have siblings, living with people is different because unlike when you have a group of friends, most of them, probably none of them have ever lived with you. So you get to escape them. At Hampton, you don't get to escape anybody. Whoever you live with, you have to sleep with every night. So make sure you pick somebody that you can bond with, that even if you guys are not the best of friends, that you get along, that you respect each other, and that you really are going to enjoy your freshman year with them. Because yes, you can move out, but who wants to move all that stuff anyway? 2, make sure that you have all of your financial aid things in order before move-in day. I think our move-in day was like August 25th, 26th, you need to have it done in like June or July. Because the worst thing is, and I've seen this happen to students, is they get to Hampton, they're all excited, all their stuff is in the car, or they've had all their stuff shipped and they flew, whatever it is. You don't want to get to Hampton and then you realize that your financial aid is not in order and now you aren't technically enrolled. No one wants to have that happen. And yes, Hampton runaround is real. Sometimes the financial aid won't answer the phone or you'll get connected to other people. Just make sure you're dedicated and that maybe you have a parent that or someone, an alumni, somebody that's advocating for you so that you can get it done. Because I want to see all of you guys succeed and flourish at Hampton. Number 3, enroll in your classes that are for your curriculum. Even if you're an undecided student, there is a curriculum guideline for that. All freshman students pretty much have a similar curriculum. You have to take an English. I think most majors have to take a math. You have to take oral communication and things like that. So make sure you follow your curriculum. Don't just go picking classes that you saw your friend taking. Or maybe the cute boy that you saw, Ophiyo, not y'all aren't Ophiyo, we are. I'm sorry. Quintessence 10 or whatever, you saw him on Instagram and that's the class you taking. Follow your curriculum because you don't want to take courses that won't apply to your graduation. Waste of money. And then also, make sure you plan your first semester accordingly. You don't want to take all super hard classes if you can avoid it your first semester because you know it's going to be a transition period. So maybe if you want to take bio second semester, or maybe you know you're not stupid great at chemistry, maybe you want to kind of pose that off to second semester and take your English or your math this semester just so your first semester transition is smooth. Now dorm life. Like I said, living with people is different. It's not at home where you are used to how you clean, or maybe your mom cleans for you. Definitely bring a lot of cleaning supplies because everybody does not clean or clean themselves the same way. So make sure you have your Lysol sprays. Make sure you have your Lysol wipes. Make sure you have bug spray or whatever. At Hampton, especially in Twitchell, we don't have that many bugs. But again, we do live right off the waterfront. So you need to be prepared. Whether that's, I have like 90% rubbing alcohol just so I sprayed everything down before I got there. Because I wanted to make sure that my room was as clean as possible. We don't want any bugs. We don't want anybody getting sick. We won't have time for that. Make sure that you make your room as comfortable as possible. So if, like I said, if you do know your roommate, you will know your roommate before you move in. But just in case, you might want to reach out to them on Instagram or Twitter or something like that, just so that you guys can maybe coordinate if you want. My roommate and I her side was like black and white, and my side was like teal, pink, yellow, green. It was a lot of different colors. But we kind of had a mutual color of pink. So my major was color, was teal. So you just try to pick colors that maybe work together or that'll look cute together, just so you guys, when people come in your room, that they'll be like, oh shoot, y'all room is popping. Because that's kind of how our room was. And make yourself comfortable. So bring your style into your room. Because most of you probably have a bedroom that really is reflective of your personality. You want to have that same personality in your dorm room, because you are going to have to live there for about 7 months. So you want to make it comfortable. You want to make sure that when you come home from a stressful day of classes or whatever, and you're ready to nap, you have your blanket on deck, your pillows, your body pillows, for those of y'all who like to cuddle with a pillow, whatever. Have all that stuff in your dorm room, because it is your new home away from home. All right, now about courses. There are going to be times where it's going to be stressful. There are going to be some times where you're going to be like, you know what, I'm feeling like I want to transfer today. Yeah, I've had some of those moments. I said that I think middle of first semester, after I changed my major from 5-year MBA to marketing with a minor in entrepreneurship, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, listen, I came here for the 5-year MBA program. It's pretty much why I came to Hampton. And now I'm not in it. So let me just migrate over to FAMU or migrate over to Howard. And I didn't, as you can see. And nothing against those schools, but those schools weren't for me. That's why I didn't choose them in the beginning. So regardless of, if you're having a struggle moment and you're feeling like maybe Hampton just isn't for me because you've had a change of heart, maybe you're having a rough week or whatever, stick with it. Hampton is not for everybody, I will say that. But if Hampton is for you, you'll know. Because no matter what other schools you look at, Hampton will be your home by the sea, as we love to say in our expression. Also, the transition will be different. The transition is different from everybody. So do not compare yourself to whoever. For some people, going away from home, I go to school about 10 to 12 hours away from home. So it is different for me because I don't have family there, and pretty much I just had my support system at Hampton directly that I really had to rely on for support, for, just being able to come back, chill, watch a movie, whatever. But there are other people who live really close. My best friend Maya lives 30 minutes away, 30 to 45 minutes away from home. So it's easier for her to come home. But she still really is focused on Hampton, so she doesn't go home every weekend. And there are those who will. So just really find your place. Don't be discouraged by distance away from home, because you will find a group of people that will support you, that will become your support system, and that will be there for you, even in those rough moments and those triumphant moments. Unlike high school, when your parents got to kind of come to your honor ceremonies and watch you go off to freshman ball and things like that, it's not like that for everybody. So understand that those people will become there for you. So please choose wisely. I cannot say that enough. It's very easy to go to college and just kind of drift off and find a group of people that may not be totally focused on Hampton. They may be focused on the turn up, which is real. Don't get me wrong. The turn up is absolutely important. It's important for some people. It's important to let loose, to have fun, and all of those things. But you are at Hampton for education. So make sure you are in a group of friends that are focused on their courses, first and foremost. And then second, that enjoy having fun and enjoy doing things that you like to do. And not only things that you like to do, but things that are outside of your comfort zone. Because that's what college is. College is not about staying in a box and, kind of doing everything that you did in high school, because you're at a higher level of thinking now. So whether that's going to a museum or attending an art gallery, or going to open mic nights, and even performing for some of you who may have a talent in singing or dancing, understand that that's important. So find your group of friends. Now, I'm going to just kind of give a brief overview of some of the amazing events that are at Hampton. Number one is Battle of the States. Battle of the States is really important at Hampton because at Hampton, we rep our regions extremely hard. I'm from the Midwest. Turn up. But Battle of the States is a dance, fashion, and talent competition amongst the freshmen from each region. And I encourage people to do this not only because it is a way to show your talent to the school, but it's also a way for you to get really connected with those from your region, because it is very important to have that piece of home. For me, as I said, going 10 to 12 hours away, I really only knew a few other people from Detroit. But now I not only know people from Detroit, but I know people from Chicago, Chicago and Kansas and Missouri. I know people from all different places so that I have that piece of home, even though they're not directly from Detroit. Plus, I got a chance to dance again, which is something that I really value. There's also freshman ball, which is important. It's like prom all over again. I mean, you know, if you don't have a good prom experience, this is the time. So get your dresses ready. Bring them so you can come out and slay. And then also, there are different events on campus. There are open mic nights. There are different events hosted by the organizations. This second semester, my friend Paris and I went to a informational session just on Blacks in the media. And mind you, I'm not in the School of Journalism and Strategic Communication, but I learned a lot just about reality shows, about journalism, about how Blacks are portrayed, and even about the different processes that go into the journalism world or into the news world. I've also been to different events hosted by sororities and fraternities. They have events. There are, for those of you who are into Jesus, there is chapel. There are other churches around. I found some really awesome church homes, so that you won't feel like when you're away from home, you kind of have a void, because that is important. Your spiritual journey is very important, because there will be some trying times where Jesus will be all you have. So make sure you find that. And there are definitely other believers around the campus. I will say that Hampton University is a spirit-filled campus. So if you are into Jesus, or even if you aren't and you're willing to learn more about him, Hampton is definitely a place for you. But we are not a religious school, if that makes sense. What else can I tell you guys? Let me be clear on relationships. There are a lot of beautiful young men and women on our campus. But don't try to rush into a relationship as soon as you get there. I'm not saying if you do, you're a bad person, because love is beautiful. Y'all know I love love. But make sure that's not your primary focus when you come. Just as I said with friends, you want to make sure that you're hooked up with a good group of people. So make sure you get to know people at Hampton. Everybody is going to be vulnerable because we're away from home and we're excited, you know. Once visitation hits, y'all are off curfew. Y'all can sit at the waterfront at 1 and 2 in the morning. I've done it. Be safe. Be cautious, because, again, you need to get to know people. You need to get to know their motives, their character, who they are, and if they're a good fit for you. Make sure that you are being conscious that your reputation is everything, almost. So make sure that the people that you attract and how you're portraying yourself is effective. Girls, please do not be out here representing yourself as if you are not a queen. Make sure that the outfit choices that you have are reflective of your personality and that are reflective of the woman or of the man that you would like to attract. Because I see a lot of college is a place where your mom and your dad aren't looking at your outfits. So you can pretty much wear whatever you want. But in that, make sure that you are wearing something appropriate for Hampton. Young men, don't be out here trying to be a player. Like, it's easy to get caught up, especially if you are trying to date people in the same dorms. Please don't do it. Be careful. Of course, I will say get to know people. There are amazing people at Hampton. So many different cultures, so many different beliefs, so many different perspectives that you really will learn a lot at Hampton. So I pray that you guys are encouraged, that you guys learned a lot from this video. If you have any questions at all, I will leave all my information below. And I'm so excited. I hope that you guys have an amazing freshman year. My freshman year was awesome. I've done a lot of things that were outside of my comfort zone. I've been able to join organizations. I've been able to lead even some organizations as a freshman. So make sure that you put yourself out there, join organizations, join clubs, even if they are outside of your comfort zone, because that's what college is about, as I said. Make sure that you meet people. Try to meet people before you come, even if it's on social media. We always tweet 05016. We had a group chat. We had a lot of stuff going on. So when we came to campus, sometimes I would see people like, oh, girl, I follow you on Instagram, you know, and that's how you kind of meet people. So just make sure you're getting involved even before you come to the campus. If there is someone that you see that's in an organization that interests you, hit them up, send them a DM, tweet them, whatever it is that you want to do. Just make sure you're involved. I'm so excited for you guys. Please speak when you come in the fall. Don't look at me and just like, I don't feel like staying today. Speak to me. I'm really nice. I like people. But again, I will leave all my contact information. Please don't hesitate. If you have any questions, any concerns, maybe you are interested in marketing or business, or even if you're not, I have friends in almost every major. So, see you guys soon, and thank you for watching.